We had to turn it because Marvel Champions was way too shiny. But I think for this, he probably wants that like that. Yeah, that's
But, we're officially live, so whatever you say. Like, we are officially live.
Wait, are you on Board Game Kobo?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yep.
We're officially live.
Just saying, we are officially live.
I was supposed to have more wine.
Oh, I can get you more wine.
No, I got it. I'm the one that's close to the outside.
But is it in the fridge?
Do you know how to, what's it called, the wine? Do you know how to, like,
Has it been in the fridge?
There should be wine in the fridge. Yes,
Is
we'll
it the
open
wine I like?
No. Do you want the wine you like? It's in the back room. It's chilled, probably.
It's in the basement.
Yeah, it's in the basement.
Can I have that one?
I feel like you guys are giving so many conflicting pieces of
Devon,
information.
can you go to the back room? You'll see. I'll just go get it.
I know where it is.
No, I've got it.
Okay.
What's the name of the wine?
It's a big case. That's all I know. It's red wine.
Is it boxed wine? Or is it a case
No,
of
it's a
bottled
case
wine?
of bottled wine.
It's a
From
case,
Mikey.
and it's on the top, I believe.
But where are the glasses?
The glasses are upstairs on the counter.
I'll get them.
I'll get them.
Okay.
I got it.
I can get the glasses.
Okay.
Although, where's the opener? Is that upstairs?
The opener is upstairs somewhere.
Do you want some too, Devon? It's good.
Okay.
I'm off right now.
Okay.
I'll take some.
Yeah, I figured you would.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. For those of you who are here, which I'm sure you'll all be here shortly. Hello, everyone. We're diving into a chaos stream. Hopefully you can hear us. If you can, great. If you can't, it is what it is. Let me just go ahead and share this. What's it called? Yeah, share. Hit copy link. Towards the back, you'll see two cases on top of each other.
Oh, towards the back by the laundry.
Yep. Okay. We're just going to go ahead and announce this here. Hello, everyone. So, Devon and Meg are here. I know that it doesn't necessarily look like it because they're not next to me, but that's because we just hit go and we are going to do what we are going to do. I hope all of you are having a good evening so far. If you have any questions, by the way, feel free to pop them in the chat. In the meantime, we're just going to have a conversation until things get crazy here. But basically, it's 11:30 at night, Eastern Standard Time. Devon showed up. Meg's been here for a day or two. Hello, Srebmi. How's it going? Meg's been here for a day or two. Devon just showed up. We're going to be doing some fun Marvel United content. That's one of the reasons we're all here. One of many reasons. What are you laughing at?
Because I told Rena what wine we were having, and now she's gonna come and get some too.
Excellent.
She was like,
Oh, Devon's got the wine. You got the wine opener. Someone's gonna have to give here. Okay. So, hello, Alex.
I'll open it over here, Meg.
We have Rena, we have Devon, we have Meg, we have wine, we have multiple glasses. This is apparently what's happening tonight. Mom Gamer, how's it going? Hello.
No one's showed up on stream with you yet, so as far as I know, you're just making it up.
No, this.
Like, I swear people are coming. I swear. I'm not
I
drinking
did.
alone.
I said that a minute ago. I was like, I know this is titled Devon just showed up and Devon's not here, but that's because Devon's off camera getting the wine. This is all good. This is a normal Tuesday night. Everything's fine. We just finished streaming over on Camp Co-op. If you haven't subscribed to Camp Co-op, make sure to subscribe to Camp Co-op because we.
Is it a normal Tuesday night?
Did you take off the foil?
I don't know.
Devon's here every Tuesday?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I not tell you this?
You
Devon flies in every Tuesday. Do you not know this?
You do chaos streams every Tuesday night?
You don't know this? I'm gaslighting Meg. This is bad. I shouldn't gaslight Meg. How many games do you usually play in a day? It depends. So I can just tell you an average. Last year I played 1,280 games in 365 days. That's an average of 4 games a day, but don't be fooled by that because there are some days, I think approximately like 40 days last year I didn't play any games if I recall correctly. But then the flip side is there's days where I can sit through. Like there was a day that I played like, I don't know, 15 plays of My City in a single day. So that definitely happened. So as far as games a day, the average is 4 games a day. But again, it does count some, games that are 25 minutes long to play, as much as it counts games. Are you having fun there? Do you need a hand?
No. Everything's fine.
I can open this. I can open
We
this.
also can.
It doesn't look like you can open it.
We're fine.
Do you need help with the wine? Nobody believes there's people here. Hello, I'd like help with the wine. Hey, Alex, can you help with the wine?
You can do it from there.
Yeah, no, you can do it. Try it now.
I believe. Oh, that's so cool.
Okay, now.
Oh, I want to use it.
There you go. See?
Let's
What are
hold
you
on,
guys
your bottle.
doing? Oh, you did it. Okay, cool.
You're fine.
Okay, thanks, Alex. We did it. We're definitely totally here. There are totally people in the background. It's not just
I want
me.
him to do this for like 10 minutes.
Do what?
Hey, do you want your poncho?
Hey, what? Do you want your poncho? Actually, we should all get ponchos. We should all get ponchos.
I don't know how heavy it is.
Okay. We're all gonna get ponchos. Where are my other ponchos?
Upstairs.
Okay,
You
I have a
want me to go get it for you?
Sure. I have one over my back door of the closet and one over what's it called? The chair.
You have one where?
Oh, yeah. Do
Okay.
more on that one, and we'll get on
Okay. Poncho number 1 is over here. We got this. What's wrong? You got some wine for me?
Look at the
Obviously, the fuller one's for you, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Cool. Okay. We got our ponchos. We're good to go. You get a poncho, and you get a poncho. You comfortable with the poncho, Devon?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Because
Where-
we're all
do you
wearing
want me to
ponchos
go
today. Yeah, Rena's grabbing them
Oh,
apparently.
Rena's got it.
Okay.
I want the blue one then. Dibs.
Hey, there's people here. There's really people here.
Dibbos.
I really wanted you to just do that for like 10 minutes.
I got poncho here in my mouth.
Basically.
It didn't take us that long.
So,
took us at least 7
started 5 minutes ago. According to the chat, it started 5 minutes ago. So, I hope y'all are doing okay because...
Sremi's here again like a champ.
Oh, look at those ponchos. That's right, George. These ponchos are the product of the last time I was drinking it late at night at a chaos stream.
What?
The reason I have ponchos is because I was drinking at Devon's house,
That's
and I was
so
like,
many. That's so much poncho material.
bring the ponchos.
I feel like you're bringing 8 quilts down here.
Good day, Richard.
I have a quilt. I have a.
Oh, that is actually, there is a quilt there?
Okay.
No.
Here, Devon,
These are the
here.
ponchos.
Oh.
And then Senator bought me a quilt.
Okay, why do you have a large cup of water, Devon?
Because he
Okay.
asked for the largest cup that we own.
You got it? Yep,
And
put it on like
the
that.
other
That's
one
right, perfect.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You didn't give him...
He's just being
Wait,
contrarian.
you asked for the largest cup we own, and you didn't
broke.
give him this one?
I
What?
forgot we had that one.
I could have had water in that. I could be peeing for days.
Yeah, why would you not give him this cup?
Because I forgot you owned it.
Of course we have this cup.
Guys,
This cup
This
is
is
literally
huge.
giving an echo. There's a bug in this
I
cup.
am-
Do you want the bug?
Do you want the bug? I'll bring him home and name him Henry.
dude,
Don't.
if there's a bug in here, I will.
No, it's Henry.
Henry the bug?
I'll take care of him.
Okay, taking care of Henry apparently. So, we all got ponchos. Now, you don't have to wear the hood. You don't have to wear the hood.
No, but you all have to do it once.
Okay, we have to wear
I
what?
feel like I can't wear this without the hood.
Okay, fine. We're wearing the hood
You're gonna
now.
overheat very, very, very quickly.
You should not wear yours with the hood. It's very pointed.
Why is yours so
You gotta just do it. Yeah, do it like that.
His does not look good.
No, but why is his look so normal?
There we
It's
go.
because Devon looks good in everything.
You look like a gnome.
Thank you.
Center, you
Okay.
look like a gnome.
I am a gnome.
That's what he looks like. That's what I was focused
You were
on.
thinking of the gnome. That's what it is.
That's the thing with the pointy hood that I was thinking of.
Literally.
Did you just get that?
Yeah.
I knew he got the whole entire time. Let's get
We're not gonna say it on
demonetized as
YouTube.
fast as we possibly can. Forget the language situation. Isaac W, what do you just tune on is a great question. Who really knows? Okay.
You know,
I feel so good right now. This is like, this is
You like it?
comfy. This is
It's
comfy.
nice, right?
Yours looks like maybe
is warmer
yours looks
immediately.
softer.
Mine is softer.
Mine looks more feels a little bit more textured.
So that one's a fun fact about the poncho. Okay, so this poncho, this one was a little heavier. I like
this
the
is a
softer
poncho
ones.
where
No, I like the softer ones. These two. And that one's a little heavier,
Uh-huh.
and I actually didn't like quite as much. I asked them for the return. I said, "Can I return
and that's the
exchanges?"
one that they sent you. The other one.
And they're like, "No, no." They said, "Oh no, forget a return. Why don't you just like buy a poncho and we'll give you a free one." So instead of a return, we'll give you a free poncho. Next time
so
you
you
buy a
have
poncho.
5 ponchos?
No, but I
now?
will have 5 ponchos.
but I will.
but I will.
There are more ponchos coming?
There's 2 more ponchos coming.
And the
What cape?
cloak.
What cloak?
Dude, I feel like Meg is a
Really
druid
cool cloak.
There's a cloak coming.
or like a sorcerer in a D&D
Right.
campaign. You should take that home with you.
You should take that home with you, Meg.
You 100% should take that.
I'll
Like,
do it.
That 100%
Yeah.
works.
That is my
Thank
favorite
you.
one.
You
Let's
actually
not talk
did
about
that kind of. You almost look like the. I mean, not the coloring, but like the clothing style, like the Geminate or whatever.
The Gemini.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's right. We can get a Gemini style one.
Harrower.
We can get a red one and make your
I
hair.
wish my hair was still long. I want like my cool hair, colored hair.
Just sticking out.
Can we get a rating on each poncho, please?
So I'm the only one who's worn all 3 ponchos. So I can tell
this
you.
is definitely a 3.5.
I think they only
I
care
think
about
it
your
could
rating.
go to a
Alex.
4 long term,
Alex,
but I
your
just don't know if
ratings
this
are the only
poncho's gonna
ones I care
stay.
about.
This is a 5 out of 5 over here. The color is beautiful and the material is nice and soft. To me, this is a 4.5 out of 5. I actually really like the material. It's a little soft, but this one is what's Cusco?
Emperor Cusco.
That makes sense. Yeah. But for me, I like the color of this one, so it's it looks a little high notches. And this one's a 4 to 5. It is nicer for when it's particularly cold down here, like when it's really cold outside and you want that extra degree of warmth. Are you drinking my
No,
wine?
it's like blocking Devon.
Okay.
That's okay. Nobody needs to see.
Anyways,
It makes look at your head like compared to it.
this poncho over here is thicker, which is nice
I'm
for the
sitting
right
for the back of you
circumstances.
guys.
But more often than not, I don't like this one as much. Only when it's really cold down here do I like wearing the really thick poncho. Yeah, that's basically the situation. Oh,
I
Devon.
like thick ponchos with 2 C's.
Devon, here's a question for you that we can all chip in on. Okay. Any thoughts on the OGL 1.1 controversy going on with Wizards of the Coast? Do you not know about this?
Oh, I'm aware.
I'm aware.
You have no idea. You have
Oh,
no
really?
idea.
Idea.
Holy hell.
Oh, so it's an open license thing where they're basically going to revoke it from people, maybe, probably. It was
So-
leaked?
Wizards of the Coast for a long time has allowed people to create stuff with their framework. It's an open gaming license.
Okay.
And that worked for a long time.
Like supplement books.
But recently, they basically leaked that. They said an announcement kind of, in like a forum thing that they did, whatever it is. They're like, we feel Dungeons and Dragons is under-monetized. In other words, we're not making enough from this property that we own. Which, honestly, I don't even fault them for that concept. Really, really popular concept that they want to make more money from.
I feel, isn't it like 70% of their revenue or something comes from Magic?
And they've been
And,
tanking Magic.
and D&D,
So-
and they've been ruining Magic,
so
so they're
that's the
trying to get
problem.
money from somewhere
So
else.
to me, the thing that leaves a sour taste in my mouth is the fact that they've actively been trying to over-monetize Magic in a way that has been insulting and disrespectful to the fans. So this thing, to me, comes across as an extra level on top of it. If it was on its own, I honestly would be more sympathetic. Because the way it's actually structured is you actually don't have to... Nothing really changes if you're making less than $750,000 a year from it.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not a huge difference to your average Etsy shop, mom and pop, what's it called. It is going to be a big difference for their larger competitors who use D&D content. So if you are a Critical Role selling D&D supplements and making tons of money, so you might have to pay them a fee, like 20% or something like that. So, and it's not profits, it's 20% of full amount.
Kevin,
So-
I'm
What?
sorry. He said it's sad that I don't know.
Yes,
I'm
it
so
is.
sorry.
So basically, I am I honestly, the way it's structured, where they're kind of only actually penalizing people who make a lot of money and not your mom and pop shops, I actually would be sympathetic. The only reason I'm not is coming on the tails of this whole Magic stuff. It just feels like they're desperately trying to like cash in wherever they can.
That's
But
what
the
it feels
one,
like.
the one
That's what it
defense
feels
as
like.
well is that it was something that was leaked. Like, we don't know for sure this was definitely happening even.
But they have commented on it.
I know.
So their comments have been like, "We're not here for the small people. We're just here for the big people."
Yeah.
And I'm like, that kind of makes sense. But anyways,
Yeah.
You want this,
the Council of Ponchos is in session.
don't you?
Who are you?
Take it from me. Strike me down. Give in to the dark side.
I'll become more powerful than you could ever imagine.
Do we want to talk about Star Wars? Do we want to talk about Star Wars? Do we want to talk about how silly those scenes are?
How what?
No. Because
If we're
we've
talking
had
about
this
Star
discussion
Wars-
and I have rebuked it. Do you want to have this debate? Let's go.
If-
tell
if-
Devon, and we'll tell him both of our
if we're-
points.
oh.
No.
I want to talk
Devon,
about Andor.
let
Andor's
us lay
so
this
good.
on
haven't
you.
watched
I haven't
Andor.
watched it yet.
Andor's fantastic.
Okay.
Say the Obi-Wan thing and then I'll say what I think it means.
What was Obi-Wan? Oh yeah, the Obi-Wan thing. So I think a lot of scenes in the original Star Wars movies are stupid. I think the Star Wars universe is phenomenal, and yes, I have a son named Yoda, but whatever. That's not neither here nor there. But I think a lot of
His name's
stuff
not actually
in
Yoda.
I think a lot of stuff in the Star Wars universe is
I love you
silly
too, Mr.
and
Steven.
doesn't make sense. And so one of those things, for example, is I think there's a scene where Obi-Wan is sitting there with a sword fighting Darth Vader, and they're fighting, and then Obi-Wan's like, "If you strike me down, Vader, I will become more powerful than you can ever imagine." And so he holds up a sword and sacrifices himself in a noble, inspiring moment in Star Wars Episode 4.
A New
And then,
Hope.
and then what happens after that? What does he actually do with this whole sacrificial? Like, what exactly did he do?
he becomes a space ghost.
Yeah, and did what exactly?
He gave really good advice.
To, like, when Luke was piloting the thing? Couldn't he have just stayed alive and used a freaking comm instead of dying so he can
So
get space
here's
advice?
the thing, Devon. The thing that he knew that would make him more
Yeah, but
powerful.
space advice is essentially like Jedi TED Talks. They're really valuable.
Here's the thing.
I feel like TED Talks are not that valuable at all.
This is my rebuttal.
They're kind of widely available and no one cares.
Luke was on the edge. Luke wasn't sure. He was like, no, I'm just gonna go home. I don't want to be doing this Jedi thing. Being Jedi's like, nah. And then he watched his mentor die fighting a Sith Lord, which is like the ultimate evil, and that is what inspired him to go down the Jedi path. That is how he became more powerful than he ever could have imagined, because he literally created the Jedi
So,
that
but you
restores the
guys
Jedi
are arguing
Order.
about two different things.
We're talking about the guy who then created Kylo Ren, right?
Yeah.
I would say. I would say.
Speaking of dying.
just
For
got-
Devin's lips is Alex wouldn't
He
be.
came an hour early!
Petrified, thank you for paying for my lift on Alex's channel.
Yeah. Anyways.
I'm just kidding. I absolutely love you. You're amazing. My argument is this: so I am someone who grew up watching the original Star Wars movies. Like when I was in Tennessee, we didn't have cable TV or anything. We just had VCRs, so we watched VHS tapes.
I'm gonna have to go to the Tashi station to pick up another power converter!
Exactly.
You pulled off whiny so well.
Thank you.
That was really impressive.
Thank you.
So I love the original movies. I wouldn't watch them hardly ever anymore. I think it's mostly a nostalgia thing. Like it is a little hokier. It like there are elements. And I don't think the new stuff is any.
Yeah.
I don't think it's better.
Yeah.
I think the only one of the newest trilogy
Petrified.
that's
Meg should have
good.
been in Star Wars.
Yum num. Yum num yum yum yum.
I feel like the only one of the new ones that was good was the first one, and that was almost a plot, like
some of
beat
that
by
extra
beat plot
stuff.
retread of A New Hope. It was just
Better.
Yeah.
it was just new.
Well, because also
Yeah.
part of the premise, though, part of the inherent premise of Star Wars is that these Jedi's have these lightsabers that are like a weapon of elegance, and they feel kind of like a weapon of slowness and dullness in the first 3 movies. Only once the technology caught up does it actually come across like they're jumping and flipping and throwing. Like you need a technology to be able to enable and show how cool a.
Dude, I
lightsaber
do
can be.
look like a Jawa right now. Oh my gosh. So the
Someone
thing,
name
the
something
thing
in
that
Star
I do
Wars
think
and I'll do
is,
what it is.
to me, Andor is the best Star Wars content
watched
out
it.
there.
Haven't watched Andor. You can't say anything about Andor.
Do you want to watch it
I
right
can
now?
say that.
Just watch it right now.
I can
night.
after
After
this.
this.
After this.
But I genuinely think that Andor is the best Star Wars content out there.
I do think The Mandalorian was good. I think The Mandalorian was very good.
Because
Yeah.
and the reason for this, which doesn't spoil anything, I think The Mandalorian was okay. I think the first season was.
You want how many F-bombs from me on the channel?
Just one.
What? Because I said it's okay? So here's my argument. The Mandalorian is an anthology series in which the episodes don't actually do much in terms of connecting a narrative together. Like the only real thing that threads together all of those like fetch quests or bounty quests is just the existence of Baby Yoda.
Yes.
And it doesn't actually like they've shot themselves on the foot
But
in
it's
terms of like,
charming like
the
that.
most interesting thing about The Mandalorian or Boba Fett, the original Mandalorian bounty hunter, is the mystique.
Mm-hmm.
And what like
Yeah.
Mystique is only interesting
I didn't say Boba Fett
in
was
small.
good.
No,
I
I,
said Mandalorian
no,
was
but
good.
no,
Jango
but like
Fett was a
I'm
bully.
saying that like the mystique and allure of like Boba Fett was his infrequency because if you explore that in depth
What
and you
is-
just get like dour, moody
What?
bounty hunter.
Nick Foucher said, "Yeah, but Spock was pretty cool in the new movies. What does that have to do with Star Wars? Is he just trying to like piss people off?" For the record, I love the new Star Trek movies. I think all the Star Trek movies are amazing.
Nick is one of mine. He's
pissing people off.
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha,
he's
gotcha.
a mess. He's
Okay.
a mess. But so the thing that to me is that is unique, like the absolute, like if
sit back a little?
if you
Because I
wanted
can't see
the
it.
absolute best Star Wars content to mine for TV or movies, it would be the Knights of the Old Republic video game world.
Yeah.
Like in the Old Republic,
Kyle
where you
Katarn.
have
Kyle Katarn.
Yep.
You know Kyle Katarn?
Yeah.
I love Kyle Katarn.
And so you have all of those characters. I think there's really good plot lines there. I think the way that the universe is in terms of the power dynamics is really interesting. The Mandalorians are actually a physical like threat in that world because there's a lot more of them and they're more like battle intense and not so much like removed and only 1 or 2 of them that ever surface. But Andor, I think the problem.
How
with
many
a
of you
lot-
remember just rapidly jumping and slashing as Kyle Katarn? Jump slash, jump slash, jump slash, jump slash, jump slash. Choose the dark side. Jump slash, force lightning, push.
Grunge Life. I'm gonna have a serious talk about how I'm wrong. So here's the thing. And this is my opinion about a lot of Marvel stuff too, and a lot of Star Wars stuff. Is they're so focused on a lot of times like spectacle and fan service that I think that they don't rely on just good storytelling.
You know
Like,
what I hated? Rogue One.
Ugh. See, I enjoy Rogue One.
Yeah, I know. That's
What
why it's a
character
fun
development was there?
The robots.
There wasn't because it's not. Andor's a TV show, so it has more of a slow burn. But I do like that Rogue One is more of a story that's not focused on the heroes.
They're remaking Knights of the Old Republic for those that don't know.
I'm totally
I,
happy with that.
I didn't know that, and for the record, it's going to suck, just statistically speaking. Just sorry for that.
So here's the argument for me is I think that movies, even if they're in a franchise world, should exist strongly without that connection point. So, like for example, in the MCU universe, like Captain America Captain America Winter Soldier, that's just a spy and espionage movie.
Right.
Yeah.
And it happens to feature superheroes. But if you took the superhero element out of it in that world, it's a spy thriller. And I think that Andor is a suspense TV show that happens to be in the Star Wars universe.
That is cool.
And so it gives you that familiarity and connection to the universe, but it's just good TV on its own and outside of that. And I think that, like,
Charles, Alex, you need to distance yourself. One of them doesn't like Rogue One. The other one thinks The Mandalorian is all right.
The Mandalorian is just all right. It's okay.
You guys, we'll have a talk about Rogue One at some
So,
point.
like,
but-
like to me, the Mandalorian has some of the best special effects. I mean, I think Jon Favreau did a fantastic job with creating the world. I had high hopes for it. Pedro Pascal is boring, and I say that as someone who loved him on Game of Thrones, and I think he's a fantastic actor.
Okay.
But the direction that they took, he's boring.
Well, because they didn't really give him any opportunity for his character to develop properly.
I agree with you.
Yeah. Because you said Pedro Pascal is boring. You didn't say Pedro Pascal and The Mandalorian is boring. And I was about to have words with you.
No.
Because Pedro Pascal is arguably the best character in Game of Thrones.
I know, but if you make
Fifth best. There's so many good characters.
No,
He's very
there's
good.
so many good ones.
Clearly
But what I'm saying is,
I know.
is
That's what I was thinking
if
about.
he's coming across as boring in a TV show, that's a problem.
Yeah.
And also, again, you're exploring a character who, at the end of the day, if you
Kevin!
actually explore it,
Let's talk about the best sci-fi series there is, The Expanse.
Ooh.
I
Kevin,
haven't seen The Expanse.
I've watched 2 episodes of The Expanse, and I didn't, feel compelled enough to keep going. For Alex, fight me about that statement, the best in Game of Thrones. No, Tyrion Lannister is obviously the best character in the entire Game of Thrones. It's not even a question.
or Arya.
No, Arya lost her character arc. She started off really well with a lot of promise, and then just.
I really do want to
watch.
watch Unbearable
Really?
Weight of
'Cause-
Massive Talent. That's so fair.
They literally just. I mean, you
The final 2 kills that she gets are extremely
It's
cool
basically
and
Arya's
awesome.
this cool, okay? This is how cool Arya is. She goes, woo, cool. Boring, no one cares. Redeeming moment of the last episode.
What was boring?
4 seasons of her doing nothing.
Okay, we gotta go.
No, so Game of
Are you
Thrones is a
kidding?
whole other conversation.
No.
Game of Thrones is a whole other conversation
I
because
don't want
6,
to say
7, and 8.
spoiler stuff.
Someone having a redeeming moment in seasons 6 through 8 doesn't detract. It doesn't
Yeah.
help the fact that 6 through 8 was a
Yeah.
That's
was
what I'm
a
saying.
was
That's what I'm saying. It was a
train
waste
wreck.
of time.
So
Arya's cool for the first half, then got all angsty. Thank you, Jem. I'm on your side. I loved Arya. Loved her. And I think she did have cool moments at the end. But
I
she
thought
had-
season 5 was fine. I thought season 5 was
Yeah.
still good.
I don't
Season 6 through 8 is where it went off the rails.
For me, season 4 is one of the best seasons of Game of Thrones. Season 1's amazing. Season 2 is very good. 3, I think, was a little forgettable for me.
Mm-hmm.
4 was
Well,
right up there.
You know what happened on 6 through 8? There was a gas
Night,
leak.
Richard.
There's a gas leak.
There was a gas leak.
Oh, gas.
That's the Community joke for the season. That was bad.
The gas leak.
But yeah, and then 6 through 7, I thought I still enjoyed 6 through 8. Lots of people disappointed. I acknowledge it was not Game of Thrones level material,
Dan.
but it's still good.
Yeah.
Dennis Villanueva, I think, is amazing, and the first Dune I thought was exceptional. I also am in the minority, and I thought that Blade
This
Runner
Dune
2049 was fantastic. Yes.
This past Dune movie, I
Yes.
thought was one of the best movies that I would ever sleep through.
What is?
So Dennis Villanueva is hands down the best sci-fi world builder out there. His cinematography efforts, especially when he's working with Roger Deakins, is bar none the best. His ability to craft a world is amazing. And Dune itself, if you don't like the
felt
Dune
Dune
movie,
was-
I don't feel like that's Dennis Villanueva. I feel like if you don't like the Dune movie, you wouldn't like Dune
That's
as
fine.
a world.
I'm saying I think Dune the movie was incredibly well done, and it felt like 2.5 hours of building up to nothing ever happening. What?
Yogi Bear said that Meg and I should take over your
Who is Alex? I
channel.
think Alex was taking over. Then we had a comment from somebody who was talking about the Witcher train wreck. If by train wreck you mean the fact that they got rid of Henry Cavill and so now there's no reason for it to exist, then sure. Otherwise,
I
don't know
will
what
say
you're talking
though,
about.
I like the
in
Siri
terms of
actors.
shows
Yeah.
that I thought he was in a fantastic Geralt, and I thought that the second season was better than the first. The first season had a lot of problems, but I thought the second season
Yeah, I agree.
actually stopped. It stopped having to worry about that weird timeline jumping, and it really just developed the separate characters a lot more. And so to me, the second season was I'm glad I stuck with this and watched this season because it was much better than the first one.
Do we know with Geralt, with
Yes.
Henry Cavill not being there, are they replacing Geralt or are they removing him?
they're
and having
replacing
Siri
him.
He's
be
going to be
the-
back for the third season.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then once the third season is done,
You should just have Siri be the main character.
Liam Neeson.
What are you laughing at?
I accidentally said
So
Liam Neeson.
Oh no, Liam. What's his name? What is his name?
The one that dated Miley Cyrus?
Yeah, what is his last name?
Liam Hemsworth.
Hemsworth. Thank you.
Can
Liam
you
Hemsworth.
imagine The Witcher as Liam Neeson? Just
Yeah.
tell me where Siri is.
Yeah, Henry Cavill.
I'm a man with a special
My
set of
daughter's been
skills.
taken.
Henry Cavill
I will find her.
is one of the best actors of all time. Just because
You are being so hyperbolic right now.
okay, no, I know.
You're
It's
just,
extreme.
Arya, Pedro Pascal is the best character.
Pedro Pascal is like top 5. Henry Cavill is an incredible actor who's just really, really good and really fun to watch. He's not like the best actor of all time. I agree with that, but he's like an incredible person. Like he's just good. He's very good. Like I mean, he's amazing as Superman. I know some people didn't like him. You're all wrong. He was amazing as The Witcher. He's been very good in some of the things. I'm just excited about everything he gets involved in. So we'll see.
Yeah.
And he's an uber geek. That's right. He builds his own
Yes.
PCs. He plays Warhammer. He
Paints his own minis.
paints his own minis. He's like
It sounds like you don't want to.
I have a man crush.
Yeah, yeah, that was
He
a better
really
way of
does.
saying that.
He really does.
You got ahead of that.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a man crush. It's not even a question. We're totally fine with that. We're totally fine with that. Henry Cavill, if I can get
Second season was horrid. Kevin is not happy with me tonight. He's like, you don't know the RPG stuff. You're wrong about all the culture stuff.
Yeah, so there we go. You have Simon Schwartz saying, I just want to play The Witcher Old World. If I could have one geek dream right now, it would be sitting down to play The Witcher Old World with Henry Cavill. If someone can make that happen,
Ooh, that's everyone's geek wet dream. Come on.
yeah. I'm just saying, like, I like that's a great game.
Yes.
That
That's
is The
it?
Witcher. Yeah.
I just have to say, if that's every geek's wet dream, like, why are we playing a game
I don't get it.
if we have personal one-on-one time with Henry Cavill?
Like we
Why
should all
would-
go to sleep right now.
Because
Why are we playing a board game?
I gotta
because
go
when I
take a
say
nap.
man
We should
crush,
play other games.
when I say man crush, I don't actually mean anything above playing board games and video games with him.
Because Devin,
Oh, that just
you have
doesn't
2
sound
hours
right.
with him, and what are you gonna do with the other hour and 59 minutes?
First off, hour 59.5, okay? Don't give me too much credit.
No, I mean I don't know how much.
Kevin,
we
I'm
can talk
unsubbing right now from Devin. Kevin, can you send a screenshot of your
Kevin,
Devin channel? Or no?
Kevin, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. I love you. I love
Let's
you.
give him something to talk about.
Anyways, point is that The Witcher is awesome.
Henry
Henry
Cavill,
Cavill
yeah.
is awesome. Game of Thrones was awesome. House of the Dragons. Who wants to talk about that? House of the Dragons is pretty awesome. I'm liking that a lot.
Didn't watch it at all.
Why not?
Well done, Dragon.
Just wasn't interested in it.
But
Oh my
did
god,
you
it's
like
so
Game of
great. Matt
Thrones?
Smith is in it.
I did like Game of Thrones.
And do you
Matt
why
Smith
not House
carries
Dragon?
it.
You must.
I just
good.
wasn't interested.
I know, but I'm telling you, it's good if you like Game
It
of
is
Thrones.
good.
Okay, I think that's fair. I have a certain level of fatigue for a
What
lot
are
of
you
like
doing?
franchises.
He
right
watched
now.
After
Andor.
this.
Hey. He watched Andor while we were watching Game of
I
Thrones.
have a man crush on you. We should just go play video games together and watch TV shows.
Just got back from Vienna, played Foundations of Rome for the first time. That's awesome. You should. Wait, what will you give us the things if we unsub from Devin? Absolutely. If you unsub from Devin, he'll shit his pants. We have the Simon Schwartz, the king entering the throne room. Top 5 seen all the Game of Thrones universe. MTG Game and Bob, Andor was amazing. House of the Dragon is good. Yes, it is. And the hamster cult will survive these bribes. Hamster cult? What hamster cult? What's the hamster cult?
Morganite is cultist number 6.
Honestly, Devin's looking high key like a cult lord
yeah,
right now.
she's
Yeah.
cultist number 6.
Okay, I think I have to do this every Chaos stream. Whether it's Marvel United or the hamster cult, is he a grown-ass child or an immature adult? You know it's Devin! Devin Talks Tabletop! Anyways, cool.
You guys are too sweet.
Do you remember the Meg one?
No, I
know.
don't. I never got locked. It doesn't have this.
Mr. Robot was good.
Clearly,
the first
Devin is
season. I didn't
number
watch
1
too
and
much
Alex
beyond
is
that.
mine and I am number 2.
I came up with 2 Meg jingles, and neither one had the same jingle vibe to it. Both of them
I
felt a
like
little.
the first one.
It felt a little campy for me.
To
I
be
want
fair,
a little
Meg,
more vibe.
I like
you
the first
also
one.
made the first sign for me too, so maybe just each of you individually like
That's
me
fair.
more.
It's true. I made a rap for you as well, Devin, but
Did
I
we
don't
sing
think
your
I can
rap?
do
Let's
it.
do
Is
that.
it like Natalie Portman SNL rap? I'm down with
Kind
that.
of.
Let's do it.
If you guys like rap, you should listen to Sindhu Sesh from Pete and Bass. They're these old British dudes
So
who are
warm in this
so
house.
in
You
on
can get off
the
if you
rap
want.
game right now.
It's fine.
They're killing it.
I
Especially,
my
if,
blanket
especially if you've been
on my
having
lap,
wine. Like, if you've been having wine. and
To
you get
be
a blanket, and you have a
I
poncho.
really do. I need to watch
super
Letterkenny
comfortable, is that
so
what you're
bad.
saying?
What are you saying?
Can we get a review of the tabletop here, Devin? This is fantastic. I need one in my studio so that I stop using that squeaky frickin' picnic table. I do like this one. I do like this one quite a bit. I think there are elements I don't need as much, like the super deep vaults, but I think they'll probably rework elements for the next one.
Have you played Hogwarts Battle Game 7, any of the expansions? I thought you reviewed the game gets booted off to Game 6. So, fun fact,
Are there
we've
comes- I ate
not
mine right
finished Game
upstairs.
7. It's the only one we haven't finished, so I don't know that.
You have some fuzz on
I have
your
lots of fuzz
yarmulke.
on my go. Just got Marvel
Fuzz?
Zombies
Hi.
delivered today and about to break out the Army Painter Speed Paints. Wish me luck. Good luck, Nushwander.
Oh,
What are
let
you
us
doing?
know how those
What
goes.
are you
I'm very
doing?
interested in the speed paints.
3 clerics walk into a table. That is exactly what are you doing? You trying to peel the next layer?
Yeah, I'm gonna
You're gonna
defuzz your
defuzz?
yarmulke.
My yarmulke gets fuzzed up. Okay, especially from these ponchos. I've noticed whenever I put the poncho on, like it has this like greasy, not greasy, but like that. I don't know.
not greasy.
What's the term for it? It's like
Fuzz.
It's like very
This is
shiny
going well.
fuzz. It comes from this. This has a very shiny texture. to it.
Polyester.
Polyester. It's probably polyester. Have you gotten your copy of Marvel Zombies? No, but I also only backed Wave 1. Like 1 wave shipping. 1 wave.
Oh, Bill, I should sleeve my final girl.
What are you doing?
I had problems. Don't talk to me about
Because
it.
I got issues.
Well, I want to do what was on
Okay,
your head.
do it on my head. Go ahead, groom me, groom me. Shiny fuzz. Well, good evening. Sky Kingdom Games, how's it going? Fun fact, Sky Kingdom Games is coming this way. They actually make Isofarian Guard, which is a box.
Hey, they've been here before.
They've been here before, and they're going to be here again in like 2 weeks-ish. But, what's it called? They have They have Isofarian Guard. And Isofarian Guard is... What are you guys doing?
It's so funny.
Oh, we were just fixing it.
Sky Kingdom Games, please tell me these two will be here when we visit. I don't think they're going to be here, sorry.
When?
The 22nd.
Of January?
January.
Oh, no,
What day
I'll
is
be in
that?
New Orleans.
Is that the day you're
Is that
planning
the
coming in?
Sunday?
There's no
That
way.
doesn't
There's no
work.
way.
I'll be in
Is that a
Nolans.
Sunday?
It's Sunday, I think.
Well, that doesn't work then. I probably shouldn't come.
Not that. Is that the day you're planning coming?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
Destroying a lint roller for no... I had reasons.
23rd.
reasons.
23rd. Coming the 23rd.
It's still...
Someone
I won't be
Someone
here.
else is coming the 22nd.
What time are they coming the 23rd? Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, I think so. Do we actually look at
Let's see.
dates and
What
things?
other
Yeah.
TV shows do I want to talk about?
The
The
Network TV shows
Network,
all the first
fantastic
I just want
writing. The Network's really
We can
good.
talk. The other person is
That
someone
one's
else.
fantastic. The Wire, really good.
Who asked?
Who asked
Other
what?
TV shows. Oh, I'm just
If we
talking
would
about.
be here.
Oh, I'm just.
Sky
Sky
Kingdom
Kingdom
I'm
Games?
just gonna keep talking about
They
TV
make
shows.
Isofarian Guard.
I
I'm
could
starting to
be Monday
rewatch
night.
Prison Break just because I saw it a couple times
could
on
be
social
talked into
media,
it.
and now I also started to rewatch Suits. I liked both of those back in the day, so I'm rewatching them bits by bits. I'm also rewatching Archer. I love Archer so
Oh,
much.
Dan, The
You
Good
know what
Place
I
is
really
good.
want to see?
What do you
Have
wanna see?
either of you
Oh,
seen-
I want to see Severance, but I don't have Apple access.
Newsroom is incredible.
Did you see the
Newsroom. That's what I meant to
new-
say, not Network.
Is it Glass Onion? The new
Glass
Knives
Onion.
Out?
Yeah, I've
Glass
seen it. It's on Netflix.
Was
It's
it
re-
good?
it's really good.
The
Yeah.
I wanted to watch it. I
It's
just haven't
it's
yet.
different, but I like it a lot.
Yeah.
I like the first
I
one.
want to see it.
Yeah, Newsroom is incredible. I love the Newsroom.
If
I
you
love
guys
The
liked
West
the
Wing.
first one, you would like this one.
I plan on watching it. Yeah.
After this.
After this. Have you seen Peaky Blinders? I tried.
Peaky Blinders is so good.
I tried one Peaky Blinders. Alex, check your email.
But what
Oh,
about
no.
Bridgerton?
Oh no, I think I got a picture from Kevin of unsubscribing. Let's see. Nope, Kevin. Devon unsub. Oh. He unsubscribed. That's Kevin. That's a K for Kevin.
I was gonna say he's
not
just in
subscribed.
incognito mood.
Nope.
Come on, but
He's logged in. Kevin unsubscribed from Devon. I appreciate it. Good job. Sky Kingdom Games. Monstrous Gamer making progress. Will give a status update in the upcoming
it's okay,
update this
Devin. I'll
weekend.
finally subscribe to you now. I'm just kidding. I haven't.
Remember the time you tried to prove your
Hey!
Remember the time you tried to prove you're subscribed to me and you proceeded
And
to
then-
dox yourself
Yeah,
in 7
I had a
ways?
meltdown. I was like, I swear, I'm just in the wrong YouTube. I'm just in the wrong YouTube.
What are you doing, Devin? You hiding? Oh, Devin's sulking.
Devin, of course I'm subscribed to you.
Now he really
I've
looks
been
like a
watching
Jawa.
all of your videos recently.
Now he looks like a Jawa.
Yeah, he does.
You should be all unsub to Devin. No, actually, Petrified, you shouldn't unsub to Devin. You should unsub from Devin. Use correct terminology.
Yeah.
Unsub from Devin.
Gosh, what a turd.
Anyway,
How can you be an asshole twice in the same sentence? Ask Alex.
past that. I can subscribe to Devin to restore balance to the Force. Mr. Suitcase, I think you should subscribe to Devin. Devin is a charming personality. I think Devin knows a lot about RPGs and games that don't actually exist yet.
Why did I come here? I'm going home.
That and games from 2017.
You know what?
Oh my
Those are
gosh.
some of the best. Miss Arkham Horror 2nd Edition.
Petrified, Alex, don't make me unsub from you. Well, if when is
It's
BGC
technical, okay?
when is BGC starting to play their TTRPG? A fun fact, we actually need to figure that out. Devin, when do we? What did you just say? What did you just say?
We're gonna keep going.
I kind of just mentally heard.
That's for me and Meg.
I
That's just for me and
Oh,
Meg
I
and the
asked-
live stream.
I asked because I heard like 8 seconds later. I put 2 and 2 together. Wow.
We're just gonna keep going.
Let's just keep trucking along.
But that's none of my business.
So when are we playing the RPG? Are we trying to pull another person in? What are we doing here?
Well, that's something I want. You know,
Did we even ask for
you and I
storage?
have. So he was too busy,
Oh,
and I think Danny was too busy.
what do you mean Chris George is too busy? Uh-oh, we
I
being too
can't
loud?
read this. Yes.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Rena.
You're the bestest. Thank you for dinner. You're amazing.
Kevin says he subbed again, but he's probably lying, let's be honest.
Take him out of misery. I'm so again. I didn't want to talk, Kevin. You can't emotionally put me through
Simon
red
wants
lights
to
like
know
that.
if we'll see The Last of Us from Command. So, fun fact about The Last of Us: Command announced The Last of Us a long time ago. They've done that before with some other things where they announce things and then they don't always happen. Like Cyberpunk, the card game, never happened and instead became Cyberpunk, the video game, the board game. Then they had the Taboo. They announced the Taboo. Taboo was originally supposed to launch with Command, and then they just never did. Now, they haven't announced these as cancellations. They didn't say they're not happening, but it does seem that Command sometimes announces things, and then when they're not happening, they don't update you. They just don't happen. So, my current guess is that The Last of Us with Command is not happening, especially because we then saw The Last of Us with... who? Themeborn Games. It's The Last of Us recently. So my guess, this is not inside knowledge at all, or I wouldn't talk about it. This is just my guess, is that I don't think we're seeing The Last of Us from Command. We'll see. Anyways, will we see more Rove gameplay on the channel, Alex, or will they be on the Addicts channel? Jacob, they'll be on the Addicts channel. There are 2 more already filmed, or 3 more. There's 3 more already filmed, and there'll be more coming as well. So currently 3 more going on the Addicts channel.
Stay tuned.
I hope to own a lot of stuff from Holy Grails. I want to get Encyclopedia, I want to get Copen, and I want to get Rallyman.
I own Encyclopedia. It's awesome. I hope we played this trip. Copen,
I played it with you.
I know, it's amazing. Encyclopedia is amazing. Copen is good. To me, I just prefer Encyclopedia. Like, I'm happy to
I really want to try Rallyman
Yeah.
Dirt. When
So,
Rallyman I wanna
Dan,
try.
I don't know if you're in the U.S., but if you are, this will make sense. Alex is in Ohio, I am in Massachusetts, and Devon is in Arkansas. So for me to get to Alex is like a 1-hour flight. It's very easy. Or like an hour, maybe an hour and 20. I don't know. It's very
Which
short
is
flight.
more
effort for me to get here.
For Devon, it's a lot. He's
Yeah.
from down south.
And from down south, 14 hours away.
Seems to be an issue in one of your videos, is, but each day you seem to be together. Yeah, so also the fact that each day together is, if you want to see how often together, you have to go by the live streams.
Nick,
because
I'm drinking wine.
we do a lot of videos together and then pace them out, so it seems like there's like always together because we just pace them
Yeah.
out. So
So-
we know how to film and have a filming schedule.
Well,
so
because
live
honestly,
streams-
the last video of us on your channel, I had long hair, and I miss it dearly.
So the problem, Stitchger, is that I absolutely know that you're not my dad.
Mike Hawk loves Devon's mom? Who's that? I don't get it.
Say the
Maybe for
name
making Devon?
in your head faster.
Oh, that's funny. I was just a child. I feel like I just got...
Where is
thought
it?
you were joking at first. Because you even pronounced it properly to hear it.
I didn't hear it at all.
I know he's not my dad because my dad would never put Stitch as a YouTube. Okay, I don't think my dad would know
Yeah.
even how to make a YouTube
Yeah,
account.
Stitch Cure, I'm so happy now. I feel played. Wow.
I didn't set that up. That was just
like-
that was just an
Remember
organic
the,
thing.
Oh,
on
you don't
your
even know
end.
this. You know the, what's it called? Oh my gosh, what's it called? The movie that we watched that Devin didn't watch.
Heavyweights.
Heavyweights.
Oh,
So, you know, and the guy's like,
You don't know, but Devin knows the name of it more than I
who puts a candy? Whose candy is this? Oh, I know who it is. It's Seymour Butts. Who's Seymour
Simon
Butts?
Schwartz, I hope you have a wonderful sleep.
6 a.m. in Denmark. Wow.
who's going to bed?
Why are we going to bed?
Good night, Simon.
Wait, it's 6 a.m. Get up. I don't understand.
Some
Sydney
people
Johnson.
have different schedules than you, bruh.
It's Bill Switcher. You should see if there's content you can make using ChatGPT, like a dimple board game or scam something. It's going to keep trending. ChatGPT is freaking cool. I've already used it for a few things. You can do things like give me top 10 lists for board games, and it'll give it to you. You can say design a roll and write skirmish game, and it will do it for you. It is insane. ChatGPT. There's like this AI stuff right now is, and I know this is the kind of thing that will piss off some people, and I am sorry about that. But AI stuff really is going to completely
Dude, that
change the
upsets
world.
me.
No, not you. Do you know what's going on with AI and art? Oh yeah, we talked about this. You know what this.
Yeah, it was like literally
Yeah,
last
it's
time
like
we
they
hung out
like
with him.
they like revoked the open license or whatever, and now it's just like it's
screw
just like
you. Screw you.
it's a bad move after bad move.
Yeah, there's a lot of AI stuff in general. Petrified. Nothing goes over my head. My reflexes are too quick. That's fun. What's his name?
Yeah, but he doesn't do that.
Guardians of the
Jax.
Galaxy.
After.
Yeah, I did that after.
Good
Meg,
job.
what's the story on the ponchos? You all look like the
Good
three
job.
amigos. So the story of the ponchos is I bought a bunch of ponchos. Why did I buy ponchos? Because I was drinking, not drunk, drinking when I was at Devon's last time.
Not drunk.
And I apparently decided to click on some stuff for, what was the thing I clicked on?
Noah, go make dinner, bro.
I clicked on,
Instagram ads.
no, I know, what was the original one I clicked on?
I forget.
It's the onesie thing that used to replace the, I can't remember.
You were looking at the wallets too.
Maybe. That was last. I have that now. I have a wallet. Where's my
Wait,
wallet?
really?
Yeah. Here, look.
Really?
I have a wallet.
I was shook.
Did
So
you
here.
did you
This.
get one?
Over here. See?
Man, where did you get the idea to get one like that? That's so cool.
Yeah. See this over here? It's a cool little wallet. Just pop it out. And you can
That's
pull
so
out your
cool.
specific
Man,
things
that's
you
really
need.
cool.
Yeah. Very, very slick.
Wonder where you got that idea.
Anyways,
Probably Philip.
but yeah, so I saw. But anyways, I saw a.
He got a different one than me. Mine's a Secret or Secret.
Yeah. I saw a blanket type thingy that I can't remember what it's called, but I didn't want that one. But then Facebook did what Facebook does, and Facebook is,
Love you,
we
Noah.
think you like
It's like
blankets.
fuzzy or something.
It's not called the fuzzy. It's called
I know,
the.
fuzzy doesn't make sense.
Oh, what's it called?
A koozie.
Alex,
No.
have you played Death
A
May
koozie
Die
is what you put
enough
over
to
a
actually
drink.
have rankings for the different investigators in terms of like who you prefer?
I mean, I'd have to go through them, but I'm sure I can rank them. I've played, I think, every single investigator. What better than flapjacks? Alex, when was the last time you were fully
Snuggie?
shaved? No, not the snuggie. Not the
First up, Better Than Flapjacks is an amazing profile name.
Snuggie.
Like, that's such a good
Sling
name.
it.
Snuggie. Udi, thank you. The Udi,
Udi.
appreciate it. So I looked at the Udi, and I saw the Udi because of the
Tommy Two-Tone, hope you have a good one.
You're asking.
Who's the
You're
couple?
answering
Who's
the
the
shaped
couple?
question.
I know, different questions. Who's the couple?
I don't know.
Which couple?
The gaming couple.
Jeff
that we
and
like.
Jamie?
Jeff and Jamie. Foster the Meeple.
I am like on
they were
fire
like,
tonight with every
I
question of
love
yours.
them.
at one point they were like, hey, you should get
Did
an
you see
Udi.
who I was watching?
Everyone should get an Udi. And so
Jenna,
I saw
Board
this
Game
Udi, and I saw the
start
Udi
watching
on
her.
Facebook, and I clicked on it. I was like, I'll
Is this
get an
video?
Udi. Foster the Meeple said to get an Udi. And then I saw the Udis were like $80, and I was like, I don't need an Udi that bad, because I thought it'd be like a Snuggie and be like
And then how
$15.
much were these?
Hey, let's not talk about it.
How much are they?
I'll get to that in a second. Then, after seeing the Udi and then deciding that I don't need the Udi because it was expensive and didn't look that cool, Facebook was like, hey, here's like 17 other things that look super cool and comfy, and one of those things was these ponchos. And these ponchos were like, hey, buy 3, get 1 free. So I was like, I need 4 ponchos in my life. Why do I need that? Because they look very cool. And also they're really
Alex
comfortable.
had a good night.
So I proceeded to, I did not buy them while drinking. I waited responsibly till the next day like a good person, and then I proceeded to buy some ponchos. Actually, it's like a week later. I bought the ponchos a week later, and now we have a bunch of ponchos. Why are they wearing ponchos? Because there's 3 of us and there's 3 ponchos. Why wouldn't we wear the ponchos?
This is not my poncho.
As far as the question about when the last time I was fully shaved, the last time I did not have a beard was, I was
Thank you,
20.
Nick.
I was 20, I want to say.
Same.
So 4...
Wow. Ryan, did you guys see what Ryan said?
What did Ryan
He
say?
said Foster and Meeple are so wholesome. He said, unlike 1 or more people on this stream.
Yes, I agree
Which
with that.
one of us? Name which one of us is the least wholesome. It's so
Yeah.
Meg.
Yeah.
It's
Tell
so
us who's
Meg.
the least wholesome, because I'm
Oh,
sure it's
so
me.
Meg.
That is a good question. Which one of these people is the least wholesome?
Which one? Yeah, just which one?
I have my opinion, but
Do you think it's me?
I'm waiting for the rest of them to go. I'm waiting for the rest of them to go. No, I'm waiting for the rest of them to go.
Let's have a competition right now.
I know what I think. I think
Alex.
petrified.
Petrified is also the one that always says you're too loud on
So-
stream.
Most to least wholesome. Alex, Devon, Meg. Interesting. Yeah, Justin, I heard the way he phrased it, which is why the way I answered it was the last time I didn't have a beard. That's the way I answered it intentionally.
No, that makes me think of the other guys where they go over to the crazy girlfriend's house and the
Yeah.
guy's like, you may think because of the beard that I'm hairy all over, but shave.
So we were streaming talking about
The other
pets.
guy's is amazing.
We were streaming and talking about pets and allergies, and we didn't even catch on to it. Both Alex and I kept saying skinless cats, not hairless cats.
Skinless cats, yeah.
And then everyone
You
was
guys
like,
are like low-key serial
I
killers."
don't think that's what you mean.
Yeah. I once had a Leonidas beard. Not the
Yeah,
bod,
so
though.
I am definitely the least wholesome.
So it depends how you define it. I think you have a slightly more, I think you swear a little quicker. I think Devon goes towards the inappropriate jokes faster.
Okay, but I do have
So I
to
think
like
it's
tread
about-
lightly with who. Like I think personally versus publicly is a little different too.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Like
does that mean?
the public facing like attitude that she has to put out there just based off of like what
Oh.
she has to go through.
Oh, well, that's what I'm
she,
talking about.
She can't immediately dive into like the comfort level that she would do
Sure.
just normally.
But I'm only talking about on video. That's all I know.
Oh.
Yeah. On video, I think you're the one who presents a little. You jump. She swears more, and you go to inappropriate jokes more. Yeah, don't.
But if you're talking wholesome, I go to like killing things more, and that kind of I go to violence more.
I think you go to just
I think
violence in games.
I think we should contextually
In games.
anchor that in the fact that we're talking about games. I talk about killing people way more.
She's like, I'm gonna murder that Algox. Okay, she's not like I want to slay the next door neighbor who looked at me the wrong way. At least not on stream. Anyways, Least wholesome playing board games, definitely Meg.
Who are we most afraid of with a weapon in their hands in this room?
That's nothing to do with your
Wholesome?
appropriateness. That has to do with the fact that you don't seem to notice anything when you're holding a weapon. You just swing
Oh
it.
my gosh, I can't wait for
Dude,
people
George
to see
said
that
that
knife thing.
I make people uncomfortable faster. I don't know.
Who said that? Who said that?
He said we've had some conversations.
George, you make people, not George, Devon, you make people feel uncomfortable pretty quickly.
I do?
Do you want to have a conversation about all the times you'll say something and then turn to Rena and be like, I'm sorry that you have to put up with me?
Yeah, but that doesn't make her uncomfortable. She's just resigned and amused.
Yes.
That's different than discomfort.
Petrified said, Alex, please put more caveats on the wholesome question, please.
It's just context. It depends on how you look at it as
No,
wholesome.
I think he's teasing you for how many caveats you put on everything.
I put caveats on everything, okay? There's a
Even
regular
caveats.
Yeah, there's like 4 caveats for each thing, okay?
Yeah,
Alex, are you
Brian, all 3 of us have swords, but who has multiple swords? Because I have multiple swords plus an axe plus
George,
other
I'm
types
always
of
gonna
weapons,
misquote
but-
you.
Wait, pass
to
the
make
sword.
it
Pass the
sound
sword. Pass
worse.
the
This is
sword.
mine.
Pass the other sword.
Otherwise,
We could
it's
all
not
have a
as
sword
funny.
out.
Swords right
I
I'm
know,
there.
always
there's a
going to
dagger next to
misquote
you.
you.
You want
Dagger.
the little one?
Grab the, no, Devon wants the little one.
You
I
know
want the big
why?
one.
Because it's not about the size of the sword, it's about how you use it.
Okay, great. Let's go
why he
grab the
needs
sword.
the big one.
To answer your question about Resident Evil, I am still very excited about Resident Evil. Absolutely. No, hey, this is the Megs. Okay,
Oh, okay.
you can have this one. No, that one's mine.
This is also Meg's.
Okay. I'm
okay.
ready. I can compete.
Oh my god. Okay. Wait, give Devon a sword. Give Devon a sword.
It's fine. I'll just use the sheaths.
Yeah. I didn't want to, because I wanted...
Scabbards. I'll use the
I wanted
scabbards.
to.
Wait, why? You can't give Devon a sword?
Give him your knife.
Guys,
I'll give
to be
no,
honest,
fine. Devon, you get my sword.
while
because
you guys
apparently
argue
Meg
about
won't
who
give me
has
my
the swords, I could already kill you guys with just
No,
Fine,
hands of
fine, no,
these.
I will.
I think we should all have a sword.
Fine.
I'm worried about...
Here you go. This is a ceremonial dagger.
Yeah,
Are you
that's...
grabbing my knife? Oh, holy hell. What just happened?
Don't have gaps between your words this much, please.
Okay, Devon, once we're doing that...
Are you grabbing...
Devon, there should be 2 more knives over there. You want to grab the 2 knives over there? So
Oh,
we all have
come on,
one?
Alex! Why do you have to make it fair?
Okay, grab 2 more knives. There's 2 more knives.
Stop!
Grab the knives, Devon.
Making what fair? What are we making
Hey.
fair?
Grab the knives, Devon.
Also, this
Devon?
takes forever to come out of there.
Why are the
Okay,
weapons
grab
here?
it, Devon, grab the knives.
Also...
Devon, grab the 2 knives. You see them?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you. We should all have a knife.
There's one.
Finish him!
No, don't. Why are you pulling it out like that?
Because I was getting the blade out of
You
where
look
the blade sits.
this.
Okay?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can also do that.
Yes, but it's so much lamer. Okay. Now we all got... I want to have 911 on standby.
Also, this is... I would not want this in an emergency situation. Just be like, 1 moment. Oh, yeah. 1 moment.
It's a ceremonial dagger.
1 moment. There we go.
Smallest knife probably has the sharpest edge. That's probably true. Stab your favorite board game. Now destroy Frosthaven. Kevin, we are not destroying Frosthaven. What do we look like to you? Quack and Co? That was funny.
I do get that joke.
I'm assuming that was his joke too.
I think so.
Anyways.
Jeez, you just did point
There
that
you
at
go.
me. For a sec. For a hot sec. Ooh, I just hit myself. But
G
see, ready?
plus W. GW.
Well, yes.
If
Obviously,
you were forced to stab one of your games, what would it be?
if I were forced to stab one of my games, this just became the most dangerous stream going tonight.
I don't know how to fix this.
Okay, Meg. So you
Actually,
want,
it's fixed.
Nope. So put 1 finger in.
George, you're so right, by the way.
Meg. So you see over here? 1 finger, push down.
I just showed up. What is happening?
Yeah. In, and then
I don't know.
What?
I don't actually know
Yeah,
the
yeah.
conversation
Okay.
that spawned this. They're just getting us a bunch of. pointing
someone
things out
said
there.
the word "the" and Meg grabbed a bunch of swords.
Yeah. We were talking about being wholesome, and I was like, I need something to hurt someone with.
I probably talk about killing people more.
Meg. Meg is the most violent person on stream, easily. It's not even a question. If the question was who's the most violent, that would be Meg. Easy.
That's what I was wondering. Is because we have a bunch of weapons on here, will that demonetize it?
Aggression.
I don't think the weapons demonetized the stream. There was this one guy on YouTube who shot a bunch of weapons. It was like crazy Russian. Remember the crazy Russian dude?
Crazy Russian hacker, or whatever.
Something like that.
Yeah,
What
no,
was
the
his
guy
name?
who would shoot all the weapons, dude.
He got arrested.
Old school
He got
YouTube.
arrested.
He got arrested
Yeah.
for
He-
what?
For having a bunch of weapons he wasn't supposed to have.
Dude, old school, like OG YouTube had some amazing stuff on it.
Yeah,
I didn't eat even on Camp Co-op tonight.
that's very impressive. OG YouTube is very cool. We had
I
equals
did
3.
drink.
Remember equals 3?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, equals 3. That was OG. He came back in shorts. Something.
Hey, you landed on
He
my
was wearing
blanket.
pants before.
Thank you.
That's funny. He came back to YouTube and started doing shorts, and he's back in the game.
FPS
FPS Russia. FPS Russia. That's what it was.
FPS Russia.
Guys, this is nuts.
Yeah.
Petrified. Violent Meg. Vulgar Meg. Dirty Devon. The worst Alex.
I launched YouTube and I immediately see Borku go. We're in ponchos.
Stitch Girl. Alex, that is definitely not the technique you used to close a knife. What are you talking about? What do you mean? The knife opens like this, and then you close like this. What do you mean? Oh, do you mean the fact that I pushed against the table? That's just that's just because it's just convenient. But like, if I'm doing it wrong, let me know. But it's switch blade open, push the blade in, and then close. I still hope I can win the Quack and Coke contest of Frosthaven, so it can be destroyed on screen. Of course you can have both knives. Meg, enjoy your both knives. Here you go.
I just want to.
Okay.
Do you want this one too?
No. Yes.
Oh, you want to? Oh, dear Lord.
I was gonna try to do this with my mouth. I think that's too dangerous.
Wow. so many things to filter through.
You know what? Actually, guys, I'm out. I gotta go. That was too much. That's the end of the stream for me.
No. Meg. Every now and then, you just gotta roll the dice.
Better than flapjacks. It's not that Alex is uncomfortable. It's that Alex is worried about being stabbed.
No, I think I got it actually.
Meg is so easily amused by sharp instruments. That is true.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, it's gonna try to open that one with her mouth.
She was gonna open a blade with her mouth?
Yes, that's also what me and Meg are laughing
I'm not gonna elaborate further. Cause again, I'm a woman on the internet. But you know, after this, we might try it.
Which part?
I don't know if, yeah, but I think you could.
Remember the time I was dared to like flip the sword? Were you there for that?
No.
Someone dared me to flip that sword, to like toss it and catch it.
Someone on stream.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it was on stream.
Yeah, on stream.
Oh, cool.
It's recorded. But
nice.
I gotta do it with one of these. I mean, the problem is the balance. The balance is the part that I don't love. Yeah. Yeah.
Scaring the fuck out of me.
Oh, so you just like to play with knives. You don't like to actually play with knives.
Alex, we can't even say that.
Alright, I'm just saying. Anyways, yeah, there you go. I did it. You
We
see?
can't say that.
No, give
I have a question.
Yes,
I have
sir.
a question.
Yes, sir.
Did you do that in real life and then not verify it for yourself until you saw it play back on stream?
No, it's cooler to see it, though.
Like, see, I did it.
It's cooler to see it.
We physically
Wait.
saw you do it.
Could you juggle those?
I do not feel comfortable juggling them sitting down.
But do you think you could?
I would want to try.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Okay,
No, please don't, please. I'm gonna get so nervous.
That's it. It's gotta be. Okay, that's one.
Wait.
Wait.
I want to see if you did it.
One second.
I want to move this so I can see it better.
I gotta take this off.
I'm so scared right now.
I was also worried about that. Unbalancing you.
Look, my arm, like, part of me will like try to like.
You just breathed a little bit. Did you hear him breathe a little bit?
This is actually really
You gotta
impressive.
stand. They can't see it land though too much.
The height that he had it at was good.
Wow.
Okay, that's two. Now
Oh my gosh, this gonna do 3?
Guys,
This
someone's
is
gonna
making
super
me
chat.
so nervous.
Everyone's super chat right now because
This. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
do it again.
No, the first time was
My
so
foot was
impressive.
right there.
Oh my gosh!
Okay. I should have stopped the first time.
That was legit amazing, dude. The first, you should have stopped after
It
the
was
first time.
really, truly.
Oh, I have such like
Wow.
a skill boner right
This-
now for what you
oh,
just
this is-
did.
That was
It's a little
really
stuck.
cool.
That one's a little stuck. Be
Here,
careful.
let me close it on the table.
No, be careful with it.
Wow. Can you show off? Because you do juggle really well. Is there something you can juggle that's
Well, you
not
need to have
needed?
actually put the knives away, George. Yeah, so you actually have
Wow.
to. I've juggled a lot, but you need to get the. Here, I've done it before.
I'll get it.
Duh. It's got this like before. Okay, you did it? This should not be what this channel is about. 200k subs time. This escalated quickly. Hey, you
That's
throw me
really
on stream
cool.
at 12:20 at night, I will try juggling. So,
I will try juggling.
thank you. But yeah, no, in general, I used to juggle a lot.
Okay,
I
I'm
juggled
too
fire
warm.
and
I don't want to take this off.
Take it
You
off,
guys are...
off.
No.
This will cover the
Band-Aid
Band-Aid
for the
please. Nick, you're so. He's. I think Nick is actually cultist number one. I think Nick is cultist number one, and then I think Czar is cultist number two.
Empirical says, are either of you planning revisiting Northgard Uncharted Lands? I played Northgard and I liked it, but I didn't love it, and I have a hard time coming back to what's it called? What do you? Oh, what? Wine?
Huh?
Is the bottle right there?
No, but I can pour you some more.
I have a hard time going
you want
back
some
to
more?
games that I
want
liked.
some more?
No, a little bit.
No,
A little bit.
You deserve it after that.
You just, dude, that was like you've juggled before at the house. You've done magic. That was the most impressive thing I've seen you do.
I appreciate it.
Especially proving that you've never done it before, that you were like, I gotta test these.
You have
I gotta
to
see
test
what
it.
they feel like
You
first.
because you have to get the pattern down and the feel the weight. These are not weighted for actual.
Well, but you could have tricked us that you've done it before. You know what I mean?
yeah,
that
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
But you showing that you needed to even learn the weight was like, whoa.
Well, because they're not weighted well for actual juggling.
Yeah.
As far as the person said, Alex, someone said you liked Flamecraft too. Yeah, I did like Flamecraft, but Flamecraft's a
Yeah.
game that I only play when others ask to play it.
All right, everyone say
So-
goodbye to the poncho because I
Bye,
can't.
Poncho.
Goodbye, poncho. Good night, poncho.
So for me, there any game if I like a game but I don't love it, I will only come back to it if somebody else is asking to. Flamecraft
Devin,
is
I love how you know us. Look at what he did.
I know.
Guys, look at the wine that we both have. Okay. Or let Alex drink.
Oh, sorry. Cheers.
I was showing I was showing how Devin knows us and how much he gave me versus you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I drink, right?
I know you guys. We're friends.
I'm impressed that Devin and Meg continues to stick close to the juggling. Well, she did until I dropped the second time. Again, I should have stopped at the first round. The first round was
I
like,
know.
you always stop. After that, I
Yeah.
tried doing it again, and I was laughing too much. It was a little hard.
Yeah.
Okay, Cindy Johnson. Okay, it's just Quack and Share that went from 3.5 to it's the best thing ever. I don't get it. You know what, Flamecraft?
What?
Are we talking about Flamecraft? Flamecraft to me, I never loved Flamecraft. I said Flamecraft is a fun game, and I never shouted its praises to the sky. I think it's a light, accessible, enjoyable game.
So I think I really enjoyed. They're talking about the Quackalope gameplay.
Possibly, I don't know.
If you're talking about the Quackalope gameplay, I loved how I ended up winning. That like it really was a combo. That it was very thinky.
George is shitting on you guys for the sweet low percentage.
My preferred wine is a little higher.
What percentage
Meg
is
wanted
this?
this bottle.
If it's sweet wine, I'm assuming it's like 5% or something.
Six,
like that.
maybe.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's probably 6.
That's
It's probably
like my
6.
cider.
My guess is 6%.
Mine is like 4%.
Actually, this is a drop. I'm gonna get 7.
5%.
Ah, darn it.
Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, all three went for 3.5 and they flipped. So Sydney, yeah. So I can't speak. I mean, it could
Where
be
are
there.
you going? Are you gonna go poop?
huge glass of water. I'm going to go urinate.
You do pee a lot.
Good luck.
Did you see how much water I drink? I actually want to fill it up and get more water.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna brag about it.
Wait, your scores change over time? How? You're human?
Did you see how much water I just drank? Okay. I'm like a marathon drinker of water. Okay.
Like there are people that drink water and
No one has ever drinking this much water before on a live stream. Okay.
So,
watch me juggle how much water I drink.
yeah, there are very few games I've really strongly flipped on, either pro or con. For the
Now
most
that Devin's
part,
gone, let's be nice about him. We can't do it when he's here.
yeah, I think Devin's charming.
He is so charming.
I think he's
and
nice
smart,
and polite and charming.
super intelligent,
Yeah, and super charming
and super charming.
and totally smart. It's
Hilarious.
Hilarious.
Good guy, Devin.
I like him.
And he doesn't watch these back, so he'll never know
He
found
doesn't
us.
watch any of my content. It's embarrassing, honestly. It's embarrassing. But anyways, back to thingies. Yeah, so like I remember like it's actually funny. I got flack on a forum at one point. There was a forum thread which was giving me flack about what was it? It was about Bard Song. Okay, they said like, oh, Alex went from must back to getting rid of it. And then I pointed out my coverage of Bard Song was, hey, I played it briefly, a boss fight. I'm okay with it. I'm not sure about it though, but I will back it because I'm confident it'll hold its value. And then I backed it, played it for 15 hours, enjoyed it, didn't love it, liked it but didn't love it, and then proceeded to get rid of it and sold it for more than I paid for it. So my coverage was exactly on point. There are times that my opinion has changed, which will happen. It's the nature of doing any form of coverage at all. But it is rare that my opinions change. That sometimes people see what they want to see when it does come
See
to...
what you wanna see.
And
And
let
so
the
the
woods
games-
fall out. Something like that. I don't know. It's the flipping that's annoying. Sydney, I get that. I do. I think that... Here's the thing I'll say, okay, for and against content creators. I think that...
Flipping what?
He's talking about the opinions flipping. He's saying it's annoying to have your opinions flip as a content creator because you're like, hey, I'm watching you as a content creator and your opinions jumping around. I get that. But I would say in defense,
I
I'll
feel
say,
like people change. Like
well, so this is the thing. So that's the thing I
life
was saying.
isn't static.
So what I would say is, I think if you point to a content creator who reviews 100 games, and you can point to that one time where their opinion flipped, that's just life. If you point to a content creator who reviews 100 games and their opinion flips on 15 of them, probably stop watching
Also-
that content creator.
And I do want to say,
so like, what do we even mean by flip? Because flip denotes like a binary status rather than a spectrum.
I'll just say a large shift. A large shift in your opinion.
Got
If you
it.
go from I love it to or if you go from I don't love it to it's amazing, a large shift. I think large shifts have to be viewed with the context of how frequently is it happening amongst all the coverage.
and I will argue that as content creators,
think it's even
we
case by
play
case
demo
more than
copies
that.
a lot, and the demo copies aren't always final. And the slice that you got with everything that was pitched to you of what it would be, when you finally play it through, like, I think that's completely valid that you got a final game and played more of it, and then you actually, like, a lot of the times we're going off of what we're given,
Yeah.
and then what we're told about what the rest will be like.
Yeah. And then also playing things more. So again, I think opinions will change. I think it's
Yeah,
just,
because like another thing is like, at the volume that you play games,
yes.
like the amount of times you can play a game before you might review it.
Yeah.
Like say you play a game 3 times, and maybe you've been doing content for long enough that 3 times is, I think, for a lot of people, like enough to determine how you
generally,
feel about
for
it.
most games, the number I say that for the most games when I review it, the number I'm playing is between 3 to 4.
But like, yeah, but say you play it 6 more times.
Yes.
More likely to get like stale on it. Like
Sure. But
I'm not saying that's natural for
I
a
don't
game,
think-
but I'm saying it's much more likely.
Especially
and then also
for campaign games, it's like, imagine if there was a 10-episode series, and you got to
Yeah.
watch the pilot, and then you got a synopsis of what the rest of it is like, and you're like, yeah, I think this would be great. And then you watch the whole series, and you're like, that actually wasn't great.
Also for me, like I think that the competition of what level of games are coming out is steadily increasing over the last
that's the
few
thing
years.
that bites me.
And
Because
so
the
it's
thing
like,
that bites me
okay,
is a lot of times I'll give games like, hey, this is a 3.5, this is a 4, I really liked it. And then I'll be like, hey, this game is a 4, and you'll see it leaving my collection next month. And you're like, why?
Yeah.
Well, because I have 4.5s and 5s in that genre. I don't need a 4.
Yeah.
It's not that my opinion is wrong. It's that I just it's a great game, but I
Yeah.
have too many in that genre.
Yeah.
And Sydney Johnson said, that being said, Alex is much better at playing multiple times than other influencers. The thing I know about you, Alex,
Yeah.
is that if you are going to rate something lower, you try to play it more and extra and with correct rules and double check the rules
Yeah.
because you want to be sure if you're leaning that way. So
Because if you give a game a 5 out of 5, and someone's like, but you got that rule wrong, I'm like, okay, I enjoyed it, who cares? But if you give a game a 2 out of 5, and someone's like, you got that rule wrong, it's like,
oh shoot.
oh, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You have to
Yeah.
be, there's more accountability for negative reviews, which is another reason why people are always like, why aren't there more negative reviews? Honestly, they're more work, and they're more work for a game you don't even like. So it's like, it's really, it's a lot. But yeah, ultimately, I think all the caveats and all those things don't really matter. At the end of the day, if you are watching a content creator and you feel their opinion flips a lot, you probably shouldn't watch them. The thing I would be cautious about is I would just be cautious about how frequently it's actually happening versus how much you point to a
feel
singular
like,
instance.
I don't know. I feel like there's so many nuances to this entire discussion,
This wine is so
other
good.
than being
That's why it's so much fun.
simplified to if their opinion flips, stop watching them.
No.
Like-
no. I'm saying if I can give you a million reasons why it's okay for someone's opinion to flip.
Yeah.
But if you are turning to that content creator and they flip their opinion 20% of the time, maybe they're not the best reference for you. Even if it's completely
Fair.
valid. I can give you all the valid reasons and I can justify them and I can back them up. But if you're upset about the fact that their opinion is changing and their opinion is changing 20% of the time, I get it. Pick another content creator. Stop watching that one.
Yeah,
I'm not vilifying that content creator. I'm just
Yeah.
saying they might not be the
Fair.
good reference point.
Yeah.
Fair.
But yeah, like that's another thing. I think in general, just to be mindful about how often you have to be mindful about all these things. It's a lot of pressure to actually have an opinion on the internet, and then people will come after you for your opinion, good or bad,
So
medium.
many people are saying so many things.
I know you can't keep up, right? It's amazing. I love it.
I can't
Thank
even
you
read
all.
it from
I
here.
appreciate you. Here you go. You can read it. Enjoy.
You want me in charge of chat
Yeah,
now?
you're in charge of chat now. I'm just sitting here drinking wine.
Well, Patrick
Well,
had
barely wine. Fruit punch.
Oh my gosh, Petrified said, I've never trusted a creator on their opinions more than Alex. You've consistently aligned with me and my group.
Was
But
really
even
But
Sounds
even
good.
past
It was
that,
a sweet message.
I know
read
we
it. I've
will
been reading
align
over
with
here.
and can trust as well. Yeah,
I
Alex
appreciate
does a
you.
great job.
I appreciate you. Like, there are some times, I remember there was like, and again, it's always a problem. I remember when Dice Tower came up with their opinion of Jurassic World Legacy of Isla Nublar, or whatever it was, and they came out with like 3, 3, and 3 out of 10, and I was like, I gave the game like a 3.5 out of 5, so like a 7 out of 10, and I felt like I was like, oh no, Dice Tower just screwed that game, and I gave it a 7 out of 10,
Hi,
they gave it a 3.
Stacey.
And I felt like, okay, great, what's gonna happen? And then there was
Yeah.
a thread on Board Game Geek where this person, a bunch of people were like, yeah, we played it, and like people brought up my review, and they're like, oh yeah, that actually aligns more with how we feel about it. Meaning good, but not great, but not terrible. But Dice Tower hated it. But there's always these issues with credibility. There's always.
Mr. Suitcase asked best solo game. I don't know what I would answer. Right now I would answer Final Girl, but I want to play more Too Many Bones.
Best
Too Many
solo game?
Bones is so
Oh, man.
amazing.
Too Many Bones.
Too Many Bones
What
might
would
be
you
the
guys
best
say? Best solo games?
It might be Too Many
Best
Bones.
solo?
Yeah.
It might be Too Many Bones.
I'm trying to think if I really like Space Hulk, Death Angel. I really
Yeah.
like Final
Well,
Girl.
let's do it this way. What was my number 1 game of all time?
Gloomhaven.
Terraforming Mars. Nice try. What was my number 2 game of all time?
Gloomhaven.
That's my die. What was my number 2 or 3 game of all time?
Gloomhaven.
That's the one. What was my number 4? Lost Winds of Arnak. My number 5?
Enish.
Enish.
All of those have.
No.
Number 6,
But
Too Many Bones.
from those first 5, I wouldn't pick any of them as my favorite solo.
I would
Versus
follow
Too Many
Gloomhaven.
Bones is my number 6 game of all time, and that is a game I primarily play solo.
I could
So,
like
Too Many
if,
Bones. That's
If
my answer.
we just don't have the ability to work it out in our schedule for me and Amber, I could see me soloing Oathsworn.
Lands of Galzier?
I could see myself soloing, but I just haven't.
Chronicles of Drunagor, I really enjoyed going.
I played
solo.
that primarily solo, yeah.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
But that didn't even make my top 100. I like it. I didn't love it.
I really enjoyed Chronicles.
Let me phrase that.
Stitchker, thank you for coming back.
I love Chronicles of Drunagar, with the caveat that I find the setup and all that stuff was a lot, and it wasn't as much for me.
I'm trying to think solo stuff.
Solo's Too Many Bones. Too Many Bones is my favorite solo game of all time, apparently. I didn't know that until
I
this
need
moment.
to. now
Oh,
that I
Lord of the
have
Rings LCG. That's a great one, too. We have played Heat. We actually played Heat all together.
We did.
And stay tuned for the gameplay to find out who won.
And
It's
to
not
find
up there, right? I
out
don't think
who
so.
we all have a man crush on, aside from Henry
That's
Cavill.
true. We can say that.
Yeah.
Let's call him out.
Hot Rod.
Hey, Hot Rod.
I love the fact that you called him that in that like
I
live stream.
know,
And he's like,
that's
Hot Rod
amazing.
here.
Dude,
We're talking about Rodney.
can we
Smith.
just talk about Rodney more?
We should talk about Rodney more.
We should just talk about Rodney more.
That Canadian treasure. He's my favorite Canadian.
He's your favorite Canadian?
You looked at me.
I took me a second there.
I would say, like, I have never thought, like, the amount of Canadians that I have met because of the board game industry, I'm just like, there's so many good Canadians.
Chris George,
Yeah.
Foster the Meeple, Rodney Smith. Which ones do you want to go with more? There's more.
George from Oniro,
Yeah.
all the, like, Roxley people,
Yeah.
Connor from Inside Up,
Yeah.
Helena and Josh,
Capel, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of good Canadians.
yeah, there's tons of them.
Canadians.
Jeremy Tracy.
We get the job done.
Jeremy Tracy, Crokinole Boards.
What's up?
Nick Fat says, I love solo play. Wait, we're talking about board games.
Nick, you are definitely one of Devon's. That's what I'm talking about.
Would you agree? Wait, would you agree the ocean is a soup, Meg? It has the components of soup,
he's
broth, meat,
definitely
and
one of my-
vegetables.
I love
But
the
it's not
idea that
hot.
there are certain people who view our stuff that I can just, oh, he's one of mine.
Yeah, he's one of yours.
She's one of mine. She's one of mine. He's one of mine.
Yeah,
They're
and,
one of
and
mine.
if anybody answers that soup can be cold, no, it can't.
A
Soup
lot of
cannot
people
be
are
cold.
saying, well,
Jenna,
gazpacho.
yep.
Gazpacho is...
It's not soup. It's garbage.
Gazpacho?
Is it cold?
Have you had
Then
gazpacho?
it's garbage. Soup is not cold, Meg.
Shout out if you like gazpacho in the chat.
Soup's hot only.
A lot of people are saying Death May Die because of you for solo game.
Good. I don't even apologize. You're welcome. You're welcome to everyone who played it. Definitely Dies amazing. I love it. I take full responsibility. What are we up to?
Another Canadian. I don't know. I'm kind of going through.
Are you reading them to
A
yourself?
lot of
or you
people have
just
been
reading them?
asking, like some of them, because some of it's just chit chat. People have been asking you about.
I have not played Lands of Galzier.
Okay.
I would love to. I just haven't played it.
You
Oh,
have
Jenna,
a bunch of
Jenna.
people that are hating you for the
Jenna.
Gas podcast. by
Jenna.
the way.
That's right. Jenna.
Jenna's literally on the TV right there. You can't see, but Jenna is who I was watching before.
Jenna
we did
is also
this.
Canadian. She's amazing too. Who's hitting Mount Gaspasso? Damn, Alex, that's a hot take. Yeah, I'm not saying soup can't technically be cold. I'm just saying there is no good soup that's cold.
Sensei, we all really like Unsettled.
Wait,
so that's a
no,
good pick.
no. Srebmi likes gazpacho, so take it back.
I think Svemi is a wonderful human being, and
Take
we're not
it
all right.
back.
We're not all right all the time.
Yeah, so just say you're wrong.
No. I'm wrong about other things, not about this.
All right, well, we'll fight about it later.
We're fighting about it now, Meg. We'll
Yeah.
fight about it now.
Fine.
Oh, no, okay, we'll fight about it later.
Okay.
I already stabbed myself once tonight.
It's like, I'll get my sword if I need to.
You know I stabbed myself when I hit the second time round.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's cool. It means I can blame Alex.
Okay.
My season 3 kids play die. Yes, you did. Yes, you may.
Minestrone? I don't think minestrone is served cold.
Minestrone's delicious, but it's served hot, isn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah. And
it's
cereal
Portuguese.
is not soup. But it proves my point. Cold soup could be cereal.
Cereal's not soup.
It's cold soup, cold ramen. Okay, cold ramen's actually not bad, but that is not the way you go for ramen. That just happens to be ramen was hot and it was delicious, and then it got cold.
Sydney, I don't think we have thought. Do you guys have thoughts on Wormwood's layoff?
What has happened with Wormwood's layoffs?
They laid off
They
like
laid
20
off, like,
people.
20 people.
It is very sad. So I will say, I worked at a company where it was a medical billing company.
Did they put it on Worm Life?
Yes.
Oh, fudge them.
They didn't, but they didn't show it. It was more they talked about it. It was more like
you
a
not
business
like that?
thing.
I think it's messed up. Imagine you're an employee of Wormwood who got
Also,
And
you got
your
laid
content.
off. Now you're content.
Yeah.
right.
You're like their next piece where we're like, hey buddies, like okay, oh my gosh, we have to lay off 20 people. Who do you think we should lay off? Well, why don't we lay off Bob? Like I mean, even
They
though
don't
yeah.
talk about the
You
people.
should-
but
you
But
should
wasn't
see it.
I should reserve judgment until I see it.
Right.
But like I don't.
I think the content was less. I think the problem was in how they labeled the title.
What are the titles?
It's like we
Layoffs?
like
So
Wormwood lays
congratulations.
off 20 people or whatever.
So now they just laid off 20 people and they're using it for clickbait. Not clickbait. They're driving views, not clickbait.
Yeah,
they're
but
driving views with the link. I don't.
Wouldn't
like
you
it.
argue that that's them trying to lay off less people in the future if they're trying to get more views on their YouTube?
I think. It's,
I don't think it translates in that capacity.
I will say, I worked in medical billing, and we had to lay off, I want to say, like 30% of our company at one
Yeah,
point.
well,
And
that's
we were
sad.
all getting phone calls. So we were getting phone calls to our
Cameron, I
desk,
have
and
to
we were in
respond to you.
queues.
I'm sorry.
And the fear of, like, waiting for your phone call was very scary. It was not fun at all.
Zimbo. Alex,
Andromeda's Edge is not a replacement for Dwellings of Eldervale.
Yeah.
Did you play Andromeda's Edge?
I've played both.
And you
Yeah.
think it's not a replacement?
No.
I think they're basically the same game.
No.
I think they're different, and they're very
I mean,
different.
I think
I
Andromeda's
mean, I'm fully intend to flip on this later, but
there's like 12.
I think they're the same way that like Zombicide, Undead or Alive, and Black Plague are the same. Meaning there's differences, and I own both. I do own both, but like they're basically the same game.
I feel like there's
I think that's
the
very
way that
wrong.
the same mechanics play feel very differently to me.
I don't know. All right, what are we up to? I don't play lawyer. That's fine. But then I want my puzzle back. Wait, no, you can't have your puzzle back, Strap Mom. We'll be reviewing Vampire the Masquerade chapters. I would love to if they send me it, but not otherwise. I blame all my non-purchase Kickstarters on Alex as well. Good choice. Was initially intrigued by Excitement to Die when the recent Kickstarter came out, but Alex me in the games will push me to go all in and purchase Season 1+2 in the interim. I apologize to anyone who went all in on Cthulhu May Die. Like, I'm not saying you'll like the game that much, but if you just bought Cthulhu May Die, that's right.
I have a really good buttermilk pancake recipe.
Been loving the game. Can't wait for Season P+4. Good. I'm glad
It's
you're loving
a
it.
solid one. George, I can send you the...
Stitch
Alright,
Gear
Stacey,
says
I
we
can
don't
send you
talk
my
about Bruno.
pancake recipe.
We don't talk about Bruno. No. George
Oh my
says,
gosh, Bill. I don't know if... Can you guys do that? What's SI?
I'm new to board gaming because I found out about solo board gaming. Decided
Season
on
one?
SI, Spirit Island.
I want to name
Spirit
them.
Island.
Oh.
Okay, Spirit Island, Too
Too Many Bones, Robinson Crusoe. Oh, ROK. Oh,
Yes,
MC,
Stacey, I'm not at my house. But
MC
Marvel
is Marvel
Champions.
Champions. FG is Final Girl.
is Amber
UFS is
Amber
Under
might be
Falling
awake.
Skies. MK is Mage Knight. What's ROK?
Think.
Oh, what's ROK?
Can you send...
What's a
me
solo board game that says ROK?
ROK?
I'm sure you guys are telling us by now, but I want Alex to guess
Oh
it before
no,
we go over there.
ROK.
I'll look
Oh,
ahead. Nope, no one said it yet.
what is ROK? It's gonna bother me.
Are you alright?
Of K. R of K.
That's what the O stand for.
It's gotta be of, right?
William Black
Lowercase
says,
O,
why
yeah.
is Devon wearing a rug?
Has anyone actually got the answer ROK yet?
No, it's not Killforth.
No, that's
That would be Shadows.
Yeah, Shadows of
and
Gloom.
Rage of... They said Rage of Killforth.
No, there's no Rage of Killforth. There's Shadows, Gloom, and then something else. But it's not Rage.
Could you send me a picture?
What is
of
ROK?
the pancake recipe?
I give up. Is there an answer?
Not yet. Bill was the one that said it. Bill,
Yeah,
if you
but
can
that
let us
bothers me.
know.
Love you lots.
UFS Under Falling Skies, that's good, but ROK. I don't like
I
this
did
one bit.
appreciate how you named all of the rest, though.
I know, but ROK is bothering me.
Even FG I didn't know, and I play Final Girl all the time, so whatever.
Oh, while we're talking about ROK, since you're familiar with it.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's
Someone
the,
said watching Alex cull his collection based on what he isn't playing has convinced me unfortunately I'm a collector. Is there a content creator that focuses on collecting? Alex will be doing another major cull video this
Yes,
week.
indeed. When are we doing that? When are we filming this?
Tomorrow.
We probably should have filmed
Has
that
to be
hour
tomorrow.
between, what's it called?
Unless you want to do it if I come back
No, I want to do it.
Do you
too,
think
though.
that you own
Devin
the
was
game?
saying something though.
What was Devin saying? What
Devin,
was
what were you saying?
Oh, I was I was being a dick.
Oh, okay.
I was saying, oh, since you, while we're talking about ROK, what's the deck size for each of the players? Name all 18 cards that they have. At the end of
Oh,
the game.
yeah. It's not about the deck size that matters. It's about how you use it.
That's fair. That's fair. Now I want to
ROK.
figure out what it is.
Next live
I
chat
was
show
wondering if
should
it
be a
was
bunch
supposed to
of
be
board game acronyms.
RDOK, like Rurik Don
Oh,
Kiev.
strub me. I'm not even going to reread that, and I will have that be mine. I'll do that.
Are you just going through?
Solo games? Yeah.
So
It's
is
bothering
this
me.
bothering you?
I don't leave things alone. We've established this tonight.
Dude, can you make me a mod?
Empirical says, excluding yourselves, who is the most beautiful streamer, and why is it Chris George?
It's Chris George.
Is that Chris George?
No.
Who said it? Oh, Empirical? So I think Chris George is the only person who can pull off button chops in this day
Oh,
and
Bill
age.
said it's Arnak. He just messed it up. It's LRO.
LR,
I don't know. I have
okay.
no idea. He,
Did he really?
yeah.
So that's supposed to be
Oh.
LROA.
So I just
Yeah.
spent like 5 minutes on the thing that doesn't exist.
Are you okay?
No, I actually feel much better now. I love the fact
Are
that the one,
you okay?
no, I love the fact that the one thing I couldn't.
Are okay.
I got it.
Are you okay?
I do.
Petrified is my favorite joke.
What
That
one?
and I'll tell you when you're older.
Which one?
I'm just not gonna use the it's how you
I use
it.
a joke. For me, I think it's. Oh, okay, good. Alright. Are you okay? Lost Wounds of Arnak.
Morganite.
Okay.
Cultist number 6. I love you. Have a good one.
Nothing exists, Alex. At least not in the way we think it does. That's true. Very few things actually exist.
What is the best game experience you have ever had? Not necessarily your favorite game, but the best experience you have ever had with a game. For me, it was Clank Legacy.
What was your best game experience you have ever had? So this is
There's
the
a
problem.
lot of those.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have recency bias, so I focus on a lot of things. Are you thinking of the Gloomhaven time when you did like 40 damage 2 times in a
No,
row? 'Cause
I was
I'm
thinking
of
about
that.
the game with Akiva and Devon.
Cthulhu Death May Die?
Over Shabbos.
Oh, that was pretty good. That was
That
pretty
was a
good.
really good one.
And it was over Shabbos, so like we were all super chill.
That's the thing. I think there's a lot of singular moments I can point at that were very fun. Like the time you and I played Letters of Whitechapel and had back-to-back turns of like 3 turns each.
That was insane.
It was insane.
That was really
Playing
cool.
Crokinole with Jeremy Tracy is always a highlight for me.
Oh my
I don't know if
gosh.
it stuck out as quite. I mean, it's high, but it doesn't stuck out as a singular moment. There
Oh, yeah,
wasn't any-
you do suck, yes.
Oh, shut up.
Do you remember the whole? Well, I know you remember the whole ice slug and starfish when I
That
was
was
like
pretty cool.
they're in love, and Alex was like, no, we use it to freeze it and open the thing, and
I'm
I was
still
like, no, they're in
bothered.
love, and it didn't work, and they were in love, and they protected them from the fire.
I have like really, really huge, awesome memories of Twilight Imperium wins, which feel really good.
That game with you, Jesse, and what's it called when we played what's the
The Great Wall?
No, the Moonmakers people.
You might be able to answer
Veiled
this.
Fate.
Veiled Fate 6
When
player?
Jesse
Yeah.
thought you were on his team,
Yeah, that was
and he
beautiful.
trusts you, like Jesse,
Oh my
trust
gosh.
me. Jesse, trust me. Did
Do you
watch this?
remember when Devon was the fucking
Oh, that guy. I don't remember
With
that game.
Amber? Yeah.
No.
We have 2 kids from that.
whatever it's called in Blood on the Clock Tower when you were the bad guy and
demon.
you made me think that you were protecting me the whole time and you weren't, and then you won.
Are you talking about when I was a demon? And
Yes.
I killed all of you? It feels so
But
good.
the game
That
with,
was-
the game where Jesse thought you were on his team, and you're like, Jesse, trust me, I got this. And they both thought they're on the same team, and Jesse finally lets Devon do the thing, and Devon does the thing, and Jesse's like, wait, you screwed me, and Devon's like, I thought we were on the same team. Sorry, bro.
Devin, there's a
So
question
good.
for you. Ryan says, Devin, you traded a game with me in the past. Do you all trade much? I have been doing so recently with success. I get rid of a game I won't play enough and get a game I'll play. They get the same. I don't trade ever. I've only recently gotten rid of things.
I haven't been trading as much. I've been just giving
You're
away
back in
more.
Treasure Chat.
Okay, cool.
I'm getting drunk now. I'm like feeling it.
I actually just conducted my first trade in a while, and so far, the guy has not responded to any of my messages, so it's not going great after I sent my game off.
Give me the knives. I'll
I've
start
tried to
juggling.
do some messages before, some trades before, and it's just never
Don't
worked.
open it with my mouth.
Dude, you should juggle that.
I had one good moment tonight. We're gonna call it a day. I should have stopped with one good moment. Okay.
No, so yeah, Twilight Imperium, Forbidden Stars, I've had really fun moments with those. I honestly,
Stomping your ass in Forbidden Stars is a good memory.
that was good. One of my absolute favorite memories has truly been 8-player Captain Sonar.
Yeah.
Getting 8 people in and doing Captain Sonar is so much fun. If I'm going like further back, playing Nerds with my family, like just everybody, like having 5 or 6 people play Nerds. Have you guys played Nerds?
No.
Nope.
It's like multiplayer solitaire, and you play all in the middle of a table, and you're trying to get through your deck, and you're playing solitaire here, and you're also placing cards out on. Like here, you can play solitaire, like red, black solitaire, and then out here you have 8. Like anytime you get aces, you put them out, and anybody can play on any stack. So the more people you have, the more like shared decks that you can work off of, and it can get manic. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy that.
Actual card like solitaire, like it's actual.
Yeah,
Monster cards?
it's each person has their own full deck of cards.
But like what I mean is, it's actual playing cards, not a board game.
Yep.
Like,
It's actual playing cards. Yeah, Nerds is a lot of fun.
Do you remember when we played Basilica?
Oh dear Lord, no.
That was so fun.
I mean, that's
Because you thought, and I just shut you out. It was so sad. That was probably one of the most satisfying times I played a game. Because Alex is so smart, and Alex for a while was really beating me at games. And then I understood how he plays. And we played Basilica, and I shut him out turn after turn. I like wiped him off the board. It was really great.
I remember this game.
It was so fun. It was so fun.
Yeah. I didn't review it the best. Not It was a fine game. I didn't love it. Were your meeples are actual ice cubes like from the freezer? You had to make it to them without melting. There were salt baths and warm water traps. I don't remember this at all. Kensei, Alex, I'm jealous of
Kim,
your beard. I'm glad.
have a
I
great
appreciate
night.
it. Thank you. Kim, I have to go to bed, but I'm so happy I stayed up to watch the night juggling. Keep up the great work. Happy to help. Petrified. So great for a group of people just going chaos. Can be played anywhere without anyone. Only limited by the number of decks you have. Okay, I hear you. I think we're talking about Nerds still.
Yeah, he's talking about Nerds.
Okay, cool. Do we want to wrap this up yet?
Yeah, I'm tired.
I'm starting to crash.
I am too.
Okay, fine. Devon's frozen. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Did you see Marvel
Error
United?
404.
Oh, actually, I did see that. You guys probably didn't see this. Did you see this, Devon? Marvel basically come on and announced that normally the past Marvel United Kickstarters, they've had their Kickstarter, then they've gone to retail, but then they send the core game to retail first. This time, they're not doing that. Everything on the Kickstarter is going to be exclusive to Kickstarter.
And then they're
but
sending a retail
They're sending
exclusive.
a second retail exclusive, so there's going to be Spider-Man core set.
Spider-Geddon.
Yeah. It's going to be a core set. That's just retail only.
The core set.
Yeah. So you're going to have to get it separately from retail.
It's gonna be like. I feel like that limits the amount of people that are gonna be able to buy it and wear it.
Wear it? What are you talking about?
You said they're doing like a Spider-Man core set.
Yeah, what do you mean wear it?
I just feel like it's gonna be like I wouldn't want to wear one. Like I just feel like it'd be like tight.
What do you mean wear one?
A Spider-Man core set.
Oh, you're not even funny. Oh, dear Lord. It took me like forever to understand what the joke was.
I love that.
I thought it was clever.
It took so long. I was like,
She lobbed it out there. Like
Yeah. Devin, you thought that was clever? I'm going to turn it into an actual thing, though, and then
oh,
make the physical joke.
that's going up to later this week.
Check out my corset.
the trivia.
The trivia. The
I'm
trivia.
happy about that.
Petrified.
Hey, if everyone who's still watching wants a spoiler, there's a video that we're doing that's coming out this week. It's what?
Thursday?
Our most anticipated or ones that we...
2022.
Joey, I'll text.
2022
I'll text you,
games
Joey.
that we most
Or
wanna
you text
play.
me, Joey.
Okay. 2022 games that we most want to play. Halfway through, these guys start talking about Lord of the Rings, and I was like, how about we do some Lord of the Rings trivia? And I came up with trivia on the fly.
It was pretty good.
It was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah. All right.
You guys did good.
One of us did.
Yeah.
I'm like 3 for 3 with trivias.
Should I ask another question?
4 for 4 if you count the video that's eventually going up.
Yeah, that's fair.
The video that's eventually going up.
Yeah.
The old
video
one that we
that-
took
yeah,
way
yeah.
back.
Yeah.
From June. The video from June.
We had it together back then.
Yeah.
July.
July?
Skip
July?
the
Okay.
part where
August.
Megan.
July.
Yeah,
July.
July. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and call this. Thank you so much for all hanging out. Appreciate all of you. We're going to call our Chaos stream and eventually throw a thumbnail on this because I like thumbnails and stuff. I
But
think
hey,
it's
we
important.
appreciate you guys.
Yeah, we do appreciate you guys.
Oh my gosh, can we take a clip of you mid-juggle with the things in the air and make that the thumbnail?
It's probably going to be blurred and not that cool looking.
We'll do it.
Okay, cool. We'll get a clip of me juggling mid
I still send pictures like that to Amber.
What, is you playing with your
Mid-juggling?
knife?
Where it's gonna be blurred, it's not gonna look good.
Okay.
I feel
Anyways,
like you're so slow to get jokes tonight. I don't feel like they're that bad.
if you want to go ahead and use the mouse and hit the end stream button, thank you all. Appreciate y'all. We'll say good night now, and we will see you. There's not going to be a Wednesday live stream, not this week.
Sorry.
The end stream?
Where's the mouse?
It's done.
Oh, it's
you-
Hey, good night, guys. We appreciate you. Love you.
Start
There
with
we
Jenna.
go.
Sleep
Yeah.
good.
No stream tomorrow. No live stream tomorrow.
Bye, baby.